This live. You pan the camera on. Yeah. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. And your double honors to our apostles. And notice a great millstone and peace and blessings to all you watching out there pushing his word. You know, that same word, that same doctrine with all truth and sincerity, man. You know, and that, hey, as well as all you believers out there who believe on the gospel. And again, hey, the Lord, again, as I always say, blessed us with another opportunity to come out and not just teach our people, you know, but prophesy against the world. This is said about Noah. How Noah prophesied against the world. You know what I'm saying? I think it was the prophet. He was trying to find and prophesied against the world. Man, he condemned the world. You know, now although it may not seem, when you look at us, face value, you may just consider us as, you know, as they would say, niggas or, you know, Mexicans, so on and so forth. But you look at the generations of old, the prophets never came how people expected the prophets to come. You know, why you think Yahweh Shai, he had to check the people. And Yahweh Shai is who the world called Jesus Christ. You know, as an easy thing to let it take when he was created back then when the Lord was walking the earth. And also he was a Hebrew. You know, but nevertheless, Isaiah 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken ye people. Right. Isaiah 34, 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken ye people. Right. And when I talk about the nations, it's a time of judgment, man. You know, as look, and that's the thing, the world in this time in 9-8, this generation, never seen a judgment out of heavenly court. Now we see, you know, wrecks, you know, as they would say, a car accident, which is not an accident. The heavenly court intended on you to hit your ass and, you know, for that to happen. Or you see somebody get shot, found and eaten by a shark. That's small to the heavenly court of true judgments. We're talking about flooding the earth judgment, where everybody died in the earth, man. Sodom and Gomorrah type judgment when fire came down. What you think will happen to America? This is right that the scriptures speak of, right? Babylon the Great, that great city that's going to be ruling in the end times. This is America. If not, please tell me where else on earth is. But this is the place of the heavenly great judgment, the next judgment, when you're going to make yourself on the end. Let the earth here and all that is therein. Right, let the earth here. You know, because look, when it comes, ain't going to be no old Mother Nature did it. No, everybody gonna know it was Yahweh by Yahweh Shah. The world will call God. His name is Yahweh. And his son, the world called Jesus, is Yahweh Shah. When these things happen, you're gonna know exactly where it came from. Got it. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations. God. Yeah, all nations, man. All 17 nations and even 2/3 of our own people. The Most High's indignation against you for your transgressions. All right, you break the law, statutes, and commandments, taking his holy people and turn them into a bunch of degenerates. Just that Noah you wanted. This Hebrews 11, verse 7. By faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh of things not seen, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. Read it again, real quick. 11 and 7. Now check this out. By faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, moved with fear. Now look, what was the thing that Noah ain't see yet? Right, there it is. So look, Noah, the heavenly Father revealed unto him things that was going to come in the earth that never happened in the earth, right? That he never seen. And the thing was rain. But they Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not seen as yet, and moved with fear, prepared an ark for the saving of his house, which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness by faith. Right. So the thing that Noah ain't never see was rain. Because it was a mist, you know, you see a mist, you go in Walmart, the vegetable section with the fruit, they got the little mist and shoot, keep it wet. That's what, in a way, used to come up from the earth. It never rained from the heavens, you know, as we know today. That's the reason the rainbow, that was the Heavenly Father covenant between him and the earth, saying we'll ever flood the earth again. You know? But you can get that out.
This Genesis chapter 2, verse 5. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For Yahweh, thy power had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground.
So look, it never rained. So for a man to go out there with a message and telling everybody, look, the Heavenly Father gonna flood the whole world with rain that's gonna come from the skies. Now again, you live in the time you never seen it. And he ain't just saying flood the street. The street gonna get flooded all city. He said the whole world. That's that that man will sound crazy, right? So what this brother said, how was that like in us in these times? What the world never seen yet. Mist was falling from the sky. Oh, you get that Isaiah 9 and 5? I still got a little move. Okay, get it. Right?
But there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground.
So it was a mist. So for a man to say water's gonna come from the sky, and then in the way the Heavenly Father did it, it went like the rain. We see small drops. Were you able to just walk to your car at the store? Why? No, it said the Heavenly Father broke up the depths of the earth. You feel me? That's why you got a thing today called Pangea. The earth was split. Think about that. And it said the heavens was open. It wasn't just no little drops. And remember, everything back then was way bigger than what we know it today. Animals, people, had said that in heaven. As the times go on, even man gets smaller, the stature. This was the heavens opened up, water just coming in. What, 40 days, 40 nights to flood the earth? It had to be a lot of water. It had to be a lot of water. So in these times, just as in Sodom and Gomorrah, we're going to see fire coming down. You know? We was done with that, right?
Like God, yeah, he separated the parts of the earth.
Separated the parts of the earth.
Now, because again, it was all together at one point. Right?
Let's get that. That's the earth we know it. And then
and the water, after the Lord flooded it in the earth, man.
All right?
Parts moved, man. All right? Of land. Parts of the land was. And that's how it happened. That's how you get the separation, because the earth is like a puzzle. When you look at South America and other ones, when you put it together, it connecting perfectly, man. Yeah. To let you know it was what? It was all together.
Hey, check this out. It's a documentary about Noah, and at time I'm gonna send it to you, so you can share with me. But it was going into how in the Grand Canyon, you know how they got the different colors? You feel me? The different colors? They said they did studies of it, and the same length, you know, the height, the same color, they match up with in the east. Was in Canada, was in South America. Tell you they was all together at one point. Man, let's get there. How the Heavenly Father look up to it.
It shows that documentary the brother's talking about. It's showing how evolution is bullshit, because in the lower levels of the rock, which they call the Precambric layers, you had, like, you know how you see some fossils in the stones, they look the same as they did today, showing that everything came, that the walk back there.
Damn. The prince of the air cut up. He know. Back on. Yep. Bad as fuck. And it's fake.
Now look, it's the thing. The point we're getting at, we coming into the time of judgment that the world never seen. We're going into the things that was written for time to get an example. But we truly can't get an example on how Jacob's trouble gonna be, because it said what? That sounds like never before. We never watched a movie on it. You can watch The Purge. You can watch what? Bushwick. You know, Into the World shit. But that don't tell you how Jacob's trouble truly gonna be.
It's Genesis 7.
Wait, 7? 7. Get 9.
It says, there went it two unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as our power had commanded Noah.
Right.
And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up.
So that is, it was broken up. And you gotta think, look, ground splitting, you had, and look, shit flying everywhere. reversed then. Look, it went, the Heavenly Father opened up the earth before and swallowed people and closed it back up. So when in order for him to separate parts of the earth, whole lands, there had to be a great impact on the earth, is what I'm saying. Shit bounced in the air, shit shaking. You know, he once shook the earth before, like he gonna shake the earth again by will vessels, man. To and fro, like a drunkard, man. You see, he gonna shake the earth again, but this time it's gonna be worse. You know? So like, it says, so you broke up the deep. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. Like, yeah, it's all good. It said enough that I was with the land. And I said he opened up the it said broken up the heavens. Oh, it said the heavens, he opened up the heavens. Like, he said, saying they were all the phones of the great deep broken up. I said, but you was I got this movie. You got 2 Peter 2, verse 5. And spared not the whole world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. So there was a great flood on the people of the ungodly. Man. The Lord killed everybody except 8 people. All right, he drowned pregnant women, he drowned babies, children, and saved 8 souls. Then the world of heaven was over. All right, and spared not the whole world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. I read it one more time. 2 Peter 2, verse 5. And spared not the whole world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. Bringing in the flood. Now, did Noah actually bring the flood? No, but he spoke it into existence. Right? What we doing? We speaking of the missiles into existence. We speaking of destruction of America. What you think a prophet is? To tell you something before it's gonna happen. What you think it is? Tell you before it's gonna happen. Tell you how Lord will come back. We can tell you how specifically, in a way, right? How Lord will come back. You know how to say the second coming of Jesus? No, we can tell you how Yahweh Shai will come back. Him and the angels, man, we can tell you that because why is in the scriptures. Before things happen, it's right here. We prophesying. So Noah was doing the same thing. And it said he was speaking of water coming down, right? But we got something in common with Noah, and the scripture's going to say that. That's why I talk about the timeline. It says, that's one of the and spared not, verse 6, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, and kept them for the overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live on God. Look, so we went to Noah with water, and then Sodom and Gomorrah by fire. Is the reason how was Shire from the we got 2 Peter 3. Take your 2 Peter 3. It goes into that too. Right. You know, is the reason the Lord said that the coming of him will be as in the time of Noah and the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to rain again, but this time with fire. Now, again, I want you to grab that real quick. This Genesis 7 and 11 again. In the 6th month, in the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up. So the earth separated. And the window of heaven were open. The heavenly Father is dropping. It wasn't just small drops we see. Water was falling, man. Think of that true terror. You seeing that? Never seen it before? No, I just wanted to finish off on that because we have something in common with Noah. We telling you something coming from heaven too. It's going to rain again, but this time with fire. That's the second death. The first death was the time that water flooded. This time fire, mainly America. That's why in the scriptures people talk about the lake of fire. That's not hell. That's not no place under the ground. That's going to be America. America is that lake of fire, man. You know, because you got to think again. When these men wrote these prophecies, the ancient men of old, when the ancient men of old, God gave them visions, they didn't have the terminology. They didn't have the terminology we have today. Now, what I mean is, when Daniel interpreted the vision of Nebuchadnezzar, he said, Nebuchadnezzar, you just had to go. He was able to tell him that because he was at that time. He couldn't say, but the leg is going to be wrong. He can say that. And the feet of toes going to be America. He didn't have that terminology. The point I'm getting at, when John the Revelator seen America on fire, what did it look like? He had a bird's eye view. What America surrounded by? Water. So if the whole America on fire, what would you call it? A lake of? Get it out. What else is gonna be? Think about it. He wrote down this vision. He couldn't say America. He ain't had that. They ain't wasn't what a word yet. He wrote down a lake of fire, man. That's what that is. It ain't no place on the ground called hell with Satan. And Lil Nas X, down there, the video twerking on. Got it out there. Get up here. Let's minute. Wait, got it? Yeah, Revelation 20. Yeah. Second belt. Get that for the people. Mention the first belt. The second belt. So you got it out. Found this 2 Peter 3 and 10. Second. So again, I want to talk about the first step. Second step. 2 Peter 3 is like 3, huh? 3. Yeah, 3 and 3. 2 Peter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts, right, and saying, where's the promise of his coming? Right. For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. Right. We see that today. They're still living their life. Like I said, marrying and giving into marriage, getting drunk, niggas fucking in modern terms. Got it out. But this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of Yahweh, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that was, being overflowed with water, perished. Now, what we've been talking about, that overflow water and perished, time of Noah, right? When the sons of God was being niggas back then, that's all it was. That was Jake back then being niggas. This one called African Americans, and before this, one called Israelites at that time. Then one called Hebrews was called the sons of God. Jake was still being niggas in that time, and Noah was just how we was, going out prophesying against our people, warning them of the destruction. Because between Israel and all other nations, our people got the chance to repent, be saved from the destruction. We just telling these other nations their destruction, you got to live with. That's what it is. Yeah, that's why I got to the point where the Lord said it repented him that he created Jake. Because Jake was so wicked upon him. Right? All right, meaning what? The Lord was in a way pissed like, why not created y'all to be so wicked, man? This Genesis 6 and 5. And our power saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented Yahweh that he made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. Yeah, he was pissed off because of the sins that men was committing in that time, man. All right, that's why he caused the great flood to kill everybody, saving only 8 souls. He killed everybody. He killed all the children. There wasn't no children left, right? Except Noah's children. All right, his 3 sons. Okay, that's it. But he killed every last child that a little baby. They had babies in the earth. Old ladies. But we just saying, put emphasis on the children. Yeah. No children were saved. None. He killed every child. Think about that. It was only 8 souls. Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives, man. Meaning there was what? There was grown. There was wives and husbands. So there was grown. He killed everybody else. That means, so you're telling me they had no children? They said adults in the earth? He killed every child because he would reproduce with the children of Noah and the seeds, man. To reproduce all the nations, man. Which we know all the nations coming up in 3 sons. Different work, different nations coming from each 3 sons, right? Hey, in Genesis chapter 6, it lets you know there were children. The sons of God went into the daughters of men and them came with the giants. Y'all right here reading it. The words up. I got a little more. And Yahweh said, I would destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping things, and the fowls of the air, but repented me that I have made them. That's why they, again, later on in the chapter, in Genesis 11, they want to create the Tower of Babel, man. To what? To escape the floods that will come again. Again, it was getting wicked again. That's after the Lord had killed it with the waters, man. You got it out. You got it out. Which is the wicked, but whatever.
And just back up the destruction the brother talking about earlier. Luke 17:29. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Okay, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Okay, once you see it like Sodom is like an all time. So you don't think the whole time going to like this time it's gonna be a fire. So it's been a while because everybody think they're reincarnated. Got what it looked like, you know. But you about to get a real flashback. That's a cool picture looking at it. Got it. Luke 17:29. That out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven. What's paid? What's going to happen with us? It said the same thing. Man, out of Sodom, it's going to have to be fire and brimstone. Real quick.
The same day the missiles go fall, that's how I escape. That's how. What else we gonna hope in? How else you gonna get away? You ain't gonna get no warning when the missiles hit. They will warn you, hey, you know, just throw out a date, October so and so. This is when the missiles go hit, so people booking flights to get out of. Nah, they ain't gonna tell you, man. Even 9/11, that's small compared to what's gonna happen. But look, you still wasn't told though. You found out when it happened. You went on your regular day-to-day life and going to work, right? The same day when those missiles fall, that's how I escape for the Lord to say, come up, build it. You got like Revelation 11. You can start that.
Revelation 11, verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. And their enemies beheld them. And the same hour was there a great earthquake.
The same hour, which proved this is the same destruction of Babylon the Great. It said in Revelation 18, Babylon was destroyed in how long? 1 hour, man. That's that hour we're going to come out of this great city right here. And it said the same hour we came out, the same hour was what?
They ascended up to heaven in a cloud, chariot, and their enemies beheld them. At the same hour there was a great earthquake. And the 10th part of the city fell, and the earthquake, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000.
Completion. Which means everybody who was supposed to die, gonna die. Right? And it said it was an earthquake, just like the time back then. For Pangea, I'm sure the earth shook lands to be separated, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. But the point I wanted to get that, it was a great earthquake. You got it, out.
Nah, and I'm going that 10 part going to the way FEMA got what? America section off, man. The 10 parts of the earth, man.
10 FEMA regions.
The 10 FEMA regions. Right. This Isaiah, I'll do this one. I'll read this. This Revelation 5, select it. Go ahead, let me find it back in there. My bad. I got it. This Revelation 15 and 2. And I saw it was as it were a seal of glass mingled with fire. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name, they stand on the seal of glass, having a harvest of our power. Right, which again, like you said, during that great earthquake, of the destruction of America, it's going to be witnessed by the prophets who stood strong for the Lord, man. They're going to see it as if it was a sea of glass. Who stood stiff. But what's going to happen is if in a sea of glass mingled with fire, it's going to look like water was on fire. That's why I'm saying, is it Habakkuk? Was the Lord pissed at the waters? Yeah, was he angry at the waters? Because Habakkuk 3. Because again, it's going to be so much fire in the earth. It's going to look like an actual lake of fire. Let me get that in Revelation.
That's where that glass effect happens. You have water, a body of water crashing and moving. You have actual fire in the distance, man. Especially being higher up, the elevation. You look down upon it, crashing in the water, make it look like glass, man.
Yeah.
All right. Especially at nighttime. Right.
Glass mingled with fire. That's
right. Right. So when you up high elevation looking down, this fire. Like I said, I dealt with production and lights and art, and that's the first thing you gotta know within art, the color wheel. You gotta learn shading, what side the light is on. So when when there's a big ass fire, you know, a light, you up top, that light gives off you ever seen water from a distance at nighttime? It looks like white in it. It looks
like a star. It looks starry. Like starry. Yeah.
That's what scripture. That's what the scripture is trying to depict, man. That's what the scripture is depicting when the men of the Lord, because you remember that other scripture too, and I said that the chariots have windows, man.
John 60 and 9. 26 and 20.
I got you. So when the men of the Lord, hey man, I'm gonna say this. The Most High so called too. I'm gonna say this, man. It's just me speaking. Some of them chairs gonna be so bad to where, you know, how you go to New York, they got that building with the glass. Like you walk on glass, you can see down. The chair's gonna be bad like that, man. You know, y'all brothers ever been somewhere? Like I've been in. Like in New York, like a skyline, you walk across, and it's the literal, you way up there in the Eiffel Tower, and the floor is glass, man. That's how some of them terms gonna be. You gonna look down, you're gonna be in the city.
Like if you go on like a sea tour, and they got a glass bottom on the boat, so you can look at the fish underneath it.
Yeah, that's how bad some of them chairs gonna be. They're gonna have windows. See, they're gonna have glass floors, see-through floors, man. In the middle part, don't witness that, right? Even going back into Wisdom of Solomon 5, they tell you how them same people that shitted on the elect gonna be groaning and then anguish and the anguish. It's man. And he gonna get evaporated, man. And I can't wait till the Lord start evaporating in it. I'm exposing up you niggas, man. You wicked motherfuckers out here, man. And you gotta get vocal like that too sometimes. It's sad. You gotta talk to you niggas rough, man. Go ahead, what you about to say?
Yeah, now to prove that we're gonna be able to see that's Ricky. Because once we come into those chambers and hide ourselves for just a little moment, that's when we're gonna get changed too, man. All right, we're gonna have what? We're gonna have the spirit of, we're gonna get our new bodies, man. All right, all that's gonna be happening. That's gonna be a transitioning period. All right, and once you got those new bodies, you're gonna be able to zone in and hone in, like, you know, losing, you know, you're gonna have eyes like the ant, you're gonna have all that, man. You're gonna actually see your teacher that failed you, man. You know, in 6th grade, man, kept failing you in the class, man. Yeah. Burning the fuck up, man.
Yeah, and the bulk of you people over here in America gonna die, man. Yeah. All you so-called Edomites, Japanese, Chinese, you Arabs over here that ain't better to get out. You so-called white people, all of you Edomites, you're gonna die over here in America, man. In the Third World War, and we in the threshold of World War III, man.
Yeah, trimester, and that earth pain. Yeah, it's a hotbed for death. America is in the scriptures. This gonna be the hotbed for death. Right. The most death product. So it's gonna happen here, man. It's gonna happen around the whole earth. But the mass majority of the death in the scriptures, according to prophecy, happening in the land of the north. Yes, man.
You know, and another thing, you can see that guy Putin is ready to burn that whore with fire, man.
Right. The West.
You see already with Ukraine, that the fight didn't go on 5-6 days. He was already ready to push the button, man. So how much more World War III when he gets locking horns with all the because Russia has enemies, man. It's not going. We tell you all the time, but with the apostles, World War III ain't gonna be long, man. They gonna get tired of that shit and say, "Fuck it."
Yeah, that's it.
They gonna hit the button.
Yeah, it go. Not gonna take them.
He said the president of it. Remember he said a couple days ago, he said, anybody intervenes in this shit, man, it's gonna be grave consequences, man.
Like you've never seen in your entire history.
Yeah, that's arrow talk, man. So talk, man. Cause I know if I had it like that, play with me. Anybody, make an example of you, man.
If I could say, I believe 50. King of Babylon and heard their report and scared. And the elites see us and watch us. So how much more Vladimir Putin, he watches and he is, oh, I'm God, I'm the bear. I'm gonna destroy this bitch when you live inside. That puts you in a proud spirit. It's like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah. And he also read when he showing that he's that. He also knows that it says that the Lord got a problem with Gog too. He said, Gog, I'm gonna get you. So he know that too. Got it, bro. I got it. Quick one. Fucking devil.
It's Isaiah 9:5.
Hear that?
It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
I had to listen to that. Go ahead, you got it.
Hey, so look, every war we knew before this time period was fought with what? Usually in the ancient world. Sword, you hear the arrows, right?
Yeah.
You hear the shit clinking, men shit getting ripped open, garments rolled in blood on you.
Fire and shit. You had fire. Back then, you could put the fire on the arrows, shoot niggas, man.
A flying Molotov cocktail, man.
Shit, even in the First and the Second War, they still had to make it. That's guns and screaming and running, stabbing each other. It was like, before the nukes came, the nukes put a whole different spirit on warfare.
That's Esau, though, you know. But the Lord, the Lord is cold just like Haman in the time of Esther. He had Haman, which is an Edomite, create his own destruction. I'm going to finish. So it says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this, which is World War III, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. And this how World War III go in there. Look, Yahushua, the angels, Israel, we going to win. We already know the conclusion of that. You feel me? But it's going to be fought by fire. Fire will eventually come from the chariots too.
Oh.
And it's going to be fire and brimstone, just like Sodom and Gomorrah. But in modern terms, the Lord put that in a missile now. That's going to fall now, man. Hey, look, just like this. They ain't just made just for no reason. No, these missiles going to be used in the scriptures. They ain't just here for no reason. Real quick, I second in 15, you know what I said, the arrow slide to the other side of the earth. Like, yeah. You got what you got.
It's Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day coming that shall burn as an oven.
Read it again, like that was saying.
Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day coming that shall burn as an oven.
Now, have that day came yet? No, we ain't truly see a day that changed the earth, changed the course of the world, man. That burned as an oven. And again, as people know, as the lake of fire, which they think that's hell underground. No, that's going to be here in America, which in the Bible is known as Babylon the Great, that great city, man. And these people know it, which is the main rulership of the so-called white man, which in the Bible, his identity is an Edomite, man. You feel me? And that's what it is. Just like Pharaoh, he had the Israelites in captivity in Egypt. And even Apostle Paul made that correlation between Pharaoh and Egypt, right? The so-called white man is that new Pharaoh. Revelation 11 said that great city was the spiritual Egypt. So this is where we at. And now the modern day Pharaoh is the so-called white man, once again, oppressing the children of Israel. Although it might not seem like we are, but why you think the scripture says the lost tribes? We came in captivity and they beat it out of us. Hey, again, going to the movies. What's your name, boy? Kunta. No, he hit him with the whip. It's Toby. He changed his whole identity. They told us we was black. And it's my thing. How we go from being black, you know, and then African Americans, then Negroes. How our bloodline change? But everybody else, they should stay the same. Think about that, man. But again, going back to the point, the way the Heavenly Father go take this man out, just as in Egypt, plagues gonna come again. But the main destruction gonna be missiles hitting this place. That's the lake of fire. Again, when John the Revelator seen that, he seen America on fire, surrounded by water. You got it, huh? Let's get it, man.
Second Esdras 16, and I started 11. Yahweh shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence?
Right.
The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord, and before the glory of his power.
Right.
Strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
Strong is his right hand that bent up the bow. Now, mind you, when the prophets was getting these visions, they didn't have the terminology of an ICBM missile, an intercontinental ballistic missile. You feel me? They described it the best way they could. So he likened it unto an arrow or a bow. Now, what an arrow and a bow, even a dart, what that look like? A missile, man. You got it, Doc. Again, the brother got the picture. A missile, it got the, you know, the projectors to, you know, got it.
I want to say this because even when Russia went over there and took over Ukraine, they got to one part where they went to a base. They showed one of the missiles. I guess it was for missile. So it was for Ukraine. You see that? The missile that they had on the runway that they took siege of. That bitch even had the fins on it like an arrow. Not an arrow, a dart had the fins. The rip through the air. He even had the fins on it. All right, the fins Like an airplane has those fins so they can glide and cut through the air. Same thing that missile had, man. It looked like an arrow, man. Bro, I said, a lot of you people, you gonna taste that, man. You don't want to believe like that one nigga we brought up last night. He said that there's no missiles. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh man, so look, and again, people worry about World War III or it's gonna be a nuclear war. Yes, it's prophesied in the scriptures, and that's what we're talking about. And where's gonna be the great place of that judgment right here in America. So what you hear about Putin eventually is gonna happen, whether you like it or not. Get out your fantasy world and live in reality, man. That's what people. One day, sooner or later, people. That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, they ain't in reality, man. Like, look at it. He ain't in reality, man. You're the goddamn Edomites, man. Your kingdom is going, man. You and your Budweiser, man.
And it's still wearing Mardi Gras beats, Mardi Gras
devil, man. Hey, talking about no, World War III, man.
Yes.
Yeah, like Big Worm said. Yes. That's it, man. Put it in their face, huh? Yeah, I'll put it in your fucking face, man. You devil, this the end of you devils, man.
Running and screaming for your lives, but it's too late.
Yeah. Well, I said Putin can't wait to burn you bitches, man.
The Lord can't wait. Yeah, the Lord can't wait. This is the Most High plan. You know what they say? God bless America. Well, He did bless it to an extent to be as great, that great kingdom as it's prophesied in the scriptures. But as great as He made it, gonna be the greater destruction. What they said, the higher, you know. That is, man.
So it's his verse, so if it's round. You got the Malachi.
I got to look for you.
For behold, Malachi 4:1, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, say Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Utterly desolate.
Everything.
Utterly desolate. Why in Revelation 18 it says it's gonna be a desolate place. Right? But how is that gonna happen when people in these times gonna burn as it was an oven? Let's get that again. I can finish those mentions in second Ezra.
Second Ezra 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again. That also just missiles. You can't shoot an arrow from one end of the earth to the other.
Right.
What weapon can travel like that?
Stand on the west coast of Africa. Did you? I don't care if you. Hey, King David and Jonathan got busy with the arrow. You can't shoot that from west coast of Africa to Miami. No, but what can do that? A missile, man. And again, the prophets describe it the best way they can. You got to be simple to these people because that's how they go understand. You know, you got to modernize it for them, man. But you got it out. Is it mission fire?
And shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth.
That's missiles, man. That's those arrows. So the plague that is gonna bring is fire. You know, but you got it out. You got your plague. A little bit more.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again.
We get straight to the point. It's on Joel, the 2nd chapter, verse 3.
Yeah.
7. Yeah. All us holding that. Everybody. Go to 7, all right? Let's see, read down to 7. Devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burning.
And it's talking about the missiles. You see the shoot out of them silos, they got that flame coming off with the projecting to the air. Right? You got it. And again, this is Joel getting his breaking down, telling you his. You got it.
It says the land is as the garden of Eden before them. The desolate wilderness.
The Garden of Eden was a. Before those missiles hit, you got trees, you got water, vegetation, fruit. But when they hit, that's in the wilderness, man. What can do that? What can do that? A missile. Come on, man.
Okay? And nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured stubble.
And you got to consider that.
Set in battle array before the face of the people.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, that's all blanked out. Like like the noise of the chariot tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble.
Sit on top of mountains.
Which means they coming from the heavens. They coming from the sky. That's like on top of mountains. Huh? They gonna come arching over like a fig falling off a fig tree, as Isaiah said. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stone, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. Faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And they shall march every one on his way, and they shall not break their ranks.
And again, meaning they're not going to trample each other, meaning they're going to hit their marks. All right? Like, in other words, it ain't going to be missile defense system to catch these missiles. The angels of the Lord going to be guiding the missiles, man. All right? Ain't going the missile defense system going to totally collapse over this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Verse 8. Neither shall one thrust another.
Right. See, they ain't going to hit each other. Because it's going to be millions of them. It's going to be raining missiles. Like rain tries to hit your head. That's the way missiles going to be coming. Go ahead.
It says, they shall walk every one,
That is, right?
upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
They should not be wounded, man. And the brother was saying that's
System. A sword you use for to either attack or to defend yourself. Attack or to miss the yourself. The point is, when they try to shoot them off, America not gonna stop these missiles from hitting. The Lord can easily turn up their technology. What we're talking about last night with it's, cyber attack shit, right?
What This is Matthew 7:24. I'm gonna read down. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which builded his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was found upon a rock. What you doing, man? What you doing, my man?
The Congress we were talking about last
These niggas, man.
It's Congress. I'll show your ass cheek, big nasty motherfucker. That's mean.
No, I didn't see it. Nigga right here, man. It's a nigga right there, man. Yeah, man. Baby, give me playing. Yeah, man, this shit is ridiculous, bro.
That's an ageless demon now, bro.
Yeah, this is Matthew 7:26. And this is the spiritual standpoint of this, man. All right? Liken unto America. Everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and do them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon sand. America is that foolish house that's built upon sand, all right? It says, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew. And the winds is likened unto Jeremiah 51:1, right? And beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it, man. The same thing is applied to America. The rain that this brother's talking about is going to rain and beat upon this house, which is built upon sand, man. And a lot of you niggas, man, a lot of you Americans, you ain't going to stay in the rain, man. What's that song? Yeah. I can't stand the. You ain't gonna be able to stand the rain, man. Like it says, great was the fall of it. All right? This place gonna fall great, man. This gonna go down as a memorial, all right, of all to all the nations, man. What happened when you come up against the Most High, man? Go ahead, you got something?
Yeah, for you. Isaiah 26:19. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth moved, exceeding.
Right.
The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage.
Right. When these are dropped, man, it's gonna make the earth rock to and fro. These got over. This ain't no little pressure. They got over close to 3,000 psi of pressure hitting from the bitch detonated before they hit the ground. It hit the ground. It detonates above it, and it pounds upon the earth, man.
Multiple warheads.
Nah, but it's another. I gotta get the other sign where it shows you that the graph of how missiles are launched and how they detonate, man. And them bitches leave over close to 2,000 miles of a fucking crane in the ground, man. Imagine where you live at, and this goes 1,500 miles deep in the ground. That's how deep those cranes gonna be in the ground. As a matter of fact, they're gonna be even deeper than that. Why? Because we talking about over 200 million missiles hitting,
Making the holes deep.
yeah, making the holes deeper and deeper and deeper, man. So what the fuck is you prep was talking about? Yeah. I'm gonna get a bunker. I'm gonna go 100 feet down on the ground in my bunker. I got water. I got supplies. I got bullets. That fucking missile gonna cook you in there, man.
And all the shit, the hole they make, the city gonna fall on top of the bunkers. Like technically, if they make a big ass hole, all the shit will fall in the hole.
Right.
Like
just on that diagram I have. Now we're talking about the Taurus bomber, which is one of the which Russia has that missile, the Taurus bomber. That's an old technology missile, man. And they said that bitch was hitting New Orleans, it'll leave a 1,500-mile crater in the ground. So imagine this new. They got one that move 10 times faster than the speed of light, ultrasonic.
Speed of sound.
Speed of sound, my bad. So imagine one of them new shits hitting this bitch, man.
Right.
Like I said, it's gonna wipe. So all these buildings and shit that's in close proximity, all it's gonna do is they're gonna make a they call it thermal crawling, man. When that heat come through this bitch, it's gonna funnel through and make shit hotter, man. Through these buildings and shit.
Right.
How these buildings are tube, it's like a tube. You see how this shit is? It's like a tube, man. It's gonna blow all this shit away.
Independence Day. So that the fire, just waves of fire going through the street. You gotta consider this too. Think about the power grids that add on to it, the oil, gas. Yeah. Because in Isaiah 34, it goes into even the water being quenched to turn it. Think about that's why the Lord filled
Wicked niggas.
to ignite that flame, man.
Wicked niggas like it, that's what you read. You wicked ass people, you gonna be fueled to the fire. You gonna keep the fire igniting and going, man. We're talking about over 1,000,000 degrees Fahrenheit, man. There ain't no little shit. You turn your oven up to 500.
I'll burn you.
And you niggas open that bitch up.
Right.
Imagine you ain't ready for this heat, man.
No.
I had that article I got. They said this one missile, you can feel it. You can feel the heat and get 30-degree burns over 800 miles away.
Yeah.
This is about one of.
Hey, I bet you're being El Paso, you gonna feel that bitch right here.
And a lot of you niggas, I'm gonna say this too. When you do the research on missile, a lot of you niggas gonna get. The reason why you're gonna die, you're gonna get died just on being blind. Right. That missile can go off right now in Beaumont. Everybody just gonna see a fucking flash and just and when you sitting here, you're gonna get hit with heat and blown away. You're not gonna even know what hit your ass, man.
Like staring at the sun.
That's why.
Get blind.
That's why on those planes, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, those elite bankers on those planes, man. It's a coach where they said some of their bankers on there. They had them goggles on, them black ass, like welding glasses. They had them on looking at the old B-2 bombers, looking out up on Hiroshima and Nagasaki getting hit. And that flash, man.
If I could say, in high school, we took a field trip to the World War II Museum, and they had like an interactive movie you could watch. And the movie ended with them dropping the bombs on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And in the theater, it was a bright flash, and I went blind for a second. It was a bright white light, just and like
got just thrown off by it. That's in a movie, so how much more would it right there in your face?
You gonna see some shit, and you gonna see a flash, man. The Lord gonna niggas keep all you niggas that be coming up here, West Side, all that shit. Wanna get in the camera? The Lord gonna give you niggas your Kodak moment, your 5 seconds of fame, man. Y'all be, hey man, you see that sign out? This ain't nothing to play with. This ain't nothing to play with right here, man. This is a sword of swords, man. And they gonna be used. That's what this brother been going into for the last, what, almost an hour now, man. These motherfuckers gonna be used, huh? Yeah. Right. Oh, I said they've been shopping. You ever when you into weaponry, man, you sharpen your weapons, man. Right. Whether it be a knife, you get the greatest rock, the rocks you get, and you grind that motherfucker. You put the special oil in that bitch, and you grind it to make that sword sharper. Hey, like the did y'all brothers see the article I put there with the fucking Ukrainians? You know they already neo-Nazis, and some of the Russian troops were Chechens, and they supposed to be goddamn Muslim. You know the niggas was dipping the bullets in pork juice. They ain't bad, man. But I'm just saying that for a reason. When a real guy that's in the weaponry, man, you make sure all your shit right, man. Your gun, I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna put the best bullets in that bitch. I'm putting the best of the best. So when I get to use that motherfucker on something, I'm gonna make sure them bullets taste your flesh, man. Get you out of there. I ain't gonna be like one of you niggas, man. You go on Amazon and get some shit from Hong Kong. Fucking what? I got a scope sign. Man, that bitch went to class today with a first grader, man. And you niggas, what y'all call it again? Shit. Bing fancy. And you niggas, man, we ain't out here fencing. Scope on you. Cheap ass scope and shit, man. A real man. That's why Putin's a strategist, man. Y'all heard the video. You heard the video from the dude that was in TV. The dude said, man, all the motherfucker doing is circling each major city, circling the shit. Why hasn't he took it out? He supposed to be so great. Yo, I mean, tomorrow, Anderson Cooper, that nigga talking shit. Yeah, he's so great. Yeah, it's strategy. Yeah, strategist, man.
It's prodding their defenses.
Right.
They're used to America just going in and leveling a city.
Destroying the infrastructure, making it a desolate country so Halliburton then can come build the country back up. Putin wants to set up a puppet government and leave the infrastructure intact.
Yeah. Hey, man, people did the same thing around Jericho.
Yeah.
Let's go in there, bitch. What happened? It's so good, man. Yeah. That's strategy. I'm gonna get you in there, bitch. I'm gonna send some guys in there where you gonna use your shit up all day. All your guns and resources, you're gonna be shooting all day. The real thing is going on behind the scenes. We surrounding your ass, man. And we went in there with the oldest shit we have, man. We ain't going there with the new shit.
They did that They did that to Benjamin. Remember when Benjamin came out to fight Israel, like the other tribes on the third day, they retreated.
Yeah.
Benjamin was like, we got them now. But then the other Jakes came in behind, went in the city and tore shit up.
That's a strategist, man. A true general, true lieutenant is a strategist. This ain't all about brute force. This ain't all about how quick you is. It's about your fucking mind, man.
That's war.
That's war. That's war strategy, man.
Strategy is war. That's what it is.
See, that's America. America has that same mentality as the Roman Empire.
Hammer.
Yeah, the hammer shit. They just bash shit in without no mindset. But that's why you went in every other Vietnam, Iraq, you ran into trouble. You ran into trouble, man. Because of the terrain. You got that Vietnamese BBL, man.
Yeah, you can't pull this shit.
Ass sitting on the ankles, man.
Can't keep pulling that shit. And then one of them brothers posted, I think he posted an article that every missile that America had, Russian triumphed by 1,000. Anything they had, Russia had more.
So, and they know that. They're aware of that shit, man.
That the S they got the S-500 now.
Yeah.
It says can beat any anti-missile defense system and
Yeah.
stop any missiles
Yeah.
coming in. And that's just what they're telling you they got.
And then America got the shit. Russia got shit that America can't stop.
Right.
So they got the shit to stop everything America got. Then America got shit they can't stop.
The hypersonic missile.
And like, y'all can't stop this. America know that. They know we don't got our defense system not strong enough to stop this, man.
Got one real quick for the
It's Jeremiah 50:22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction.
Right. Sound of battles in the land of great destruction. We seen that through Ukraine. Just go to that, see how shit is toppled over, shit is on fire, shit is debris and rocks everywhere. That's how it's gonna be, man. Well,
Verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
right, and the hammer of the earth is who? Esau Edom, man. He's the hammer of the earth. He's the one that just go in and just hammer shit to pieces, man. And that guy well, I'm gonna say this, man, on a low level, the spirit's on that guy that was in Ukraine. Spirit's on him to say the things he was saying, man.
Zelensky.
So the one that
Coach Redfield.
Coach Redfield, man.
I had to be honest. You in the middle of a city that's being invaded. You got the Russian army, the Ukrainian army, and you going live. That's got to be the spirit.
Come on, he had a scared. He like, I know I might get hacked up. Yeah, I might get hacked up. You know, for saying this shit, but hey, fuck it, man. And that's just what it is. What the fuck is that?
But I was saying, okay,
What shit is, man?
that's a float.
Oh, all right. I'm about to say, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's like fire coming around. We talking about fire, man. That look like fire coming. Get that, huh? Fire coming around the corner. That look like fire coming around the corner. Like when you see the first, you said, I thought it was fire. I said, oh shit, we here, baby. This is it.
It's got skulls on it. Looks like it got skulls.
Yeah, I had to look at it.
Yeah. On that article out. Real quick, just get to the point where it show, you know what I'm saying?
This article titled "Sign of Weakness: Ex-CIA Director on Putin's Infrastructure." It says Russia's total nuclear stockpile is larger than the United States at around 6,250 total nuclear warheads.
Just on record.
That's
That's just what I had to.
we don't show y'all, but they let you know. That's what we let you know.
This later down in the article, it says Russia has 1,458 warheads on 527 intercontinental ballistic missiles, submarine launched missiles, and bombs. The U.S. has 13.
Got a helmet in his hand. So this was scheduled. We don't know if we go for real. We want to fucking king. That's what I said. 14. Get that on no, not assume, man.
I don't think that's soon. You gotta get probably closer. Let's go right there to get closer.
That's so bad, Steve. He's not thinking right now to begin up the railroad. That chicken. Oh, man. singing the mountain, man. You can't make this up. Man, you can't make this up, man.
Hey, but the first flow you seen, we didn't call him in.
We ain't know it.
That guy had a hammer or mallet in his hand, man.
Yeah.
Backing up the script, man.
And he has teeth on his neck. And once he brings his own fish, he break the lion's teeth. They would break the missiles. Those missiles being broken that they not be able to. As he said back in that Joel chapter 2, they fall upon the sword and not be wounded.
Man, this shit is unpredictable. I ain't never seen a fucking wedding go order some floats out, man. This shit is crazy, man.
That's all it's true.
Yeah, bring that script out.
Jeremiah 50:22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Yeah. What?
How is Babylon? If I can have one, the hammer is the so-called white man. You go to Isaiah 14. You're going to the king of Babylon, which is ruled by Edomites, right? They're the ruling nation, but the main hub of their rulership is here in America. So when we talk about Babylon, that's synonymous with the so-called white man destruction. So it says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and that's what you was going into. America think they got missile defenses, but really Russia coming with it. Russia gonna have nations join them to them. Even your allies going to depart from you. So the Lord really got the perfect game plan in the works for America. See? And look, he's been building them up with their pride, with their, taking over these nations with ease, but the Lord got you, man, saving the best for last. It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken. That's the right on the wall.
Right. Yeah, the right on the wall. You taken, you're taken because the Lord had played you as being the smiths that blow the coat of fire, the same creation that you created. You're going to use it to destroy your own self and your own kingdom, man. Right? Right, you
think about the sword. He's going to die by the sword.
That's right. You as being, also the artificer, the maker, the creator of metal instruments, you're going to go down, man. By your own creation. That's up.
I'm on the camera.
Oh, something happened? Oh, it was blurry?
Something on it.
What's up?
Something on the camera.
This is Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
You got a crack on it.
These German scientists, man, but to set up the weapons of their own destruction. Right. And it came in the form of missiles. That's what the Lord going to use to take Esau off the earth, the so-called white man.
Yeah,
what you was on.
I got things easy for you. Okay. The spirit's so heavy out here on nuclear destruction that they're coming out with a documentary movie about Robert J. Oppenheimer.
Yeah, to destroy the earth.
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to get that one. They show you about that the Most High, because it goes into the Brigadine. The Brigadine, yeah, Jeremiah 51. It goes into the Brigadine, and the Brigadine goes into, which is America's defense system, man. You look up the word Brigadine, goes into armor, a shield, or whatever, and that's America's defense system. It's going to fail, but the brother's been explaining. All right? And ultimately, you dummies, you're looking for 1 or 2, 3 missiles where you can shoot something to stop it. You're talking about you're gonna get bombarded with missiles, man.
Block the sky.
Yeah, you're gonna get, like the scripture said, you're gonna, what is it saying?
Blot out the sun.
Blot out the sun, man. That reminds me of that, always remind me that comes into play. Even the scripture says they ain't gonna break their ranks, they're not gonna hurt each other. That reminds me of 300. When you had them Assyrians, the ones that always had the archers, they shoot them arrows, the arrows be so many of them in the air that it gets black, man. That's how it's gonna be over this bitch. When these mighty archers, these people that hold nuclear capability, when they hit that button, man, them silo doors open up and shit. All that, them back fumes get the shooting off, and that missile does this, man. Boom. It's gonna go up in the air, man. It ain't no say, oh my bad, come back, hold up. Once they go, they go. The missiles are gonna be likened into the Lord's word. They ain't gonna come back for it. Once they shot, they gone. Go ahead, Got it right here.
Jeremiah 50, verse 9.
Yeah.
I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country.
The North Country, man. 'Cause guess what? Who's the North Country? Russia. You ain't gotta go far either, because you can go literally into Canada and see Russia right over there, man. Them missiles ain't gonna take but 30 minutes at most. They're not gonna shoot them. And we went over this time and time again in different lessons. You're not gonna have California, Asia, and Russia gonna shoot it this way. No, they're just gonna shoot them bitches on top over.
Yeah, that's it.
It ain't gonna take that long, man. Go ahead, Al.
And they shall set themselves in array against her. She shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, and shall return in vain.
As a mighty expert man. None should return in vain, man. Oh, I went over there, but there was nothing to destroy. I came back home. Like, nah.
Okay, let me
Get back in the silo and shit.
Yeah. Nah, man. They gonna get something, man. Like this old man should be around at work. He said, you gotta give some ass to get some ass. The missus come in head first like a cabbage, man. They ain't coming back. They don't want to, huh? Yeah,
Roll and roll. Straight up. Ain't no condom on them motherfuckers. Roll. Uncut.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. You got that other one. You got some more.
a little bit more. Verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow.
All you that have nuclear capabilities, man. That's what it's talking about. All you that bend the boat. Go ahead.
Shoot at her. What? At her.
What it says?
Shoot at her.
Shoot at America, man. Shoot at America. Go ahead. That's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
Arrows.
Spare no arrows. Empty the fucking clip, man. Don't have 2 or 3 or 10 missiles left. Hit them bitches, man. Right? Meaning, come into the system, just let everything go. Don't hold nothing back. Go ahead.
All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against Yahweh.
Spare no arrows. What happened?
For she has sinned against Yahweh.
But she has sinned against Yahweh by Shem Shah, man. Yahweh. All right, go ahead.
Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen.
Our foundations are falling, man. And as we see this, the foundation, the infrastructure of America has fallen. There ain't no way, it's no bringing it back. Go ahead.
Her walls are thrown down.
The walls are thrown down. Which the scriptures also call this place the unwalled village, man. Somebody give me that. Right? This is the unwalled village, man. Go ahead.
For it is the vengeance of Yahweh.
That's right.
To take vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her.
Yeah, do unto her, man. All that wild, treacherous, backdoor shit America does to these nations, do it unto her, man. That's why I say, when these American troops get a lot of your sons and your daughters get drafted into the Third World War, them nations, from Russians, them NATO troops, the Polish troops, they're gonna do your ass dirty, man. Especially if you become a captive of war, they're gonna gut you out. All right? They're gonna put 3 in your head like a bowling ball, man.
Right.
All right? They're gonna grab your sons fucking noggin and use it as a trophy, man. You like we always go into, man. You goddamn Americans have done all the nations of earth so bad. You go over there and rape the women, rape the children, man. All right? You go overboard when you go to war, man. And them same children that watch you blow their daddies away. You use drones on their uncles and shit, man. Now they got a fucking chance to get you goddamn Americans back, man. All right? It ain't gonna spare up on you. Go ahead, huh?
That's what I'm asking. I got that. It's Ezekiel, the 38th chapter, verse 10. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time,
It also come to pass, meaning just in the near future, this is going to happen. That's what it's saying off the jump. Go ahead.
it says, at the same time shall things come to thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought.
What that evil thought is, man? Pushing that damn button, being that destruction, man. All right? Go ahead.
It says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages.
Go up to the land of unwalled villages. That's AKA America. America is that place of unwalled villages, man. Because when you go your ass to the end of Virginia, the coast of Virginia, guess what? Ain't no walls over there. I mean, I can if I wanted to, I could just pop up on this bitch, man. You go to California to the beach, you can literally just pull up on the bitch, man. My bad, you know, the Gulf of Mexico, man. I can canoe my ass over here from Cuba, man, and just walk up. Give me a big shot, man. You know, I was in that mind frame. You know what I'm saying? This is the place of unwild villages, man. This ain't like the ancient times of high walls and seals and soldiers on the walls, man. This that place, go ahead.
It says, I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely.
It's America.
Dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates.
It's talking about America. Go ahead.
12. To take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited.
Right. That's what's gonna happen when them missiles get over here too, man. They're gonna come to the land of unwalled villages, man, to spoil her, man. All right, to rent her land, to make her desolate, man. Okay? It's gonna be that easy because you don't have shit, man. That's why the scripture says, even in Joel, that they're gonna leap walls. The missiles gonna leap walls, man. Which, you know, we going into it right now as we speak. Go ahead, got some more.
It says, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nation, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land.
That's it. Yeah. It's gonna be that much easier, man. And we can't wait to the Most High. And we had to, hey man, in the next, hey man, Lord Willie, how about you know, Shy man, in the next week and a half, we hope, look, literally, we hope we don't have Passover, tell you the truth. And if we do, cool. But after Passover, man, Most High, turn it up some more, man. Turn it up some more. We had to threshold of this thing, man. Hey man, everybody that set themselves on the global map and sequence to go to the Third World War, man, to use them things, man. Go ahead, you have something? Yeah. Yeah.
I bring it right back to the spirit.
Isaiah 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people.
Right.
Let the earth hear and all that is therein,
Right.
the world and all things that come forth with it.
Right.
For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies.
Look, everybody gonna feel the this, man. This is a world's war. All their armies. Everybody gonna be included into this. You got something?
Right. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly.
Hey, Third World coming quickly, man. And I'll say something too. You can see the nature that them ancient other countries have put out here. You know, remember the ancient time when the village went to war, or the kingdom went to war, the young men that was of age went to war too. What you seeing going on in Ukraine? All men 18 to 60, you ain't leaving out this bitch. You're going to war. Yeah. Same thing for America. A lot of your grandsons, sons, uncles and shit, you gonna get drafted, man. A lot of you niggas gonna get drafted, man. And you gonna go, what you about to say?
Yeah, it's gonna happen overnight too. Because in Ukraine, there was just an instant draft. Every young man 18 to 60.
16.
18,
60.
16.
No, 16.
0.
No,
18
I'm
to
talking about.
60.
I thought it was 16 to 6.
So 18 to 60, like you just for 2
Yeah,
years.
the country. You can't leave. Trying to get all. Trying to get everybody.
Yeah, if you left, you were found to. If you were found to be leaving, it's like a count of a treason. You gonna jail your ass, man.
Yeah.
God damn it! If they try that, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Fuck this bitch, man. I'm going to jail. But anyway, the law gonna make it to where the minute law ain't got to deal with none of that shit, man. But a lot of you, you niggas with the gang shit, all right? Niggas with the glizzies and all that other shit, the stick, the Draco, you niggas gonna get drafted, man.
I'm a tough guy, nigga.
Yeah, you gonna meet some real men. You gonna meet some real men, man.
Edomites too, Proud Boys, all of these devils that act like they with the shits. Oh, Trump lose, we're gonna do this. Bunch of cowards.
Yeah, ain't done a goddamn thing, man. Ain't done a goddamn thing, man. Niggas gonna get drafted. I'm talking about barely no. You see, fuck them citizens had no training. That niggas been told come to the police station. Over 10,000. They said over 10,000 AK-47s was given to the hands of the citizens, man. You niggas ain't ready to get down, man.
And one Ukrainian, he shot the gun just 14 times. That's it.
16 times.
16 times. He ain't have no training, nothing. All he shot was 14, like shooting 14 times. Go ahead, get us out down the field.
Hey,
Anyone.
that happened too. That happened. I brought out before. That happened in the time of Vietnam. You niggas only had 6 weeks of training. That ain't enough time. 6 weeks ain't shit, bro. Gonna get a lot of you young boys gonna get drafted into that war, man. You gonna get yourself. Hey man, they trying to bring war crimes against Putin because he used a cluster. You know what y'all brought up a cluster bomb there?
He was using World War II.
Yeah, it's like a complete circle where them bitches just brought the shit. He used that shit on people. You won't find out what gunplay is, man. You niggas about to find out there ain't no fucking video game. Hey, I showed brothers last week. I don't know if you ever seen it. The first 2 days, how the Russians got hold of them Ukrainian troops, and how they were playing with their dead bodies like trophies, man. The first 2-3 days, you niggas ain't ready for that, man. One nigga he got his head just blown off, man. His eyes just straight ahead. He's stuck in time.
Brains over up.
Guess what though? That nigga ain't responding. This ain't fucking Call of Duty, man. This ain't fucking Battlefield 1 and 2, 5 and shit, man. You get hit with some big shit, you ain't coming back. All right? This ain't no fucking movie. This ain't niggas out there calling themselves rap nigga calling himself John Wick. Ain't like he ain't pick up a book and fucking years, man. But call himself John Wick. Ain't done shit. These niggas ain't ready for shit, man. The Russians, I don't gotta give it to them fucking Russians. Some real motherfucking hardcore men over there, boy.
Trained up since they youth.
Hey, Greg, we seen that one nigga that one dead body, grab that nigga dead body. And that nigga body this way. Nigga whole head blown out the back, man. And you after a while, once you start killing after a while, you get used to that shit, man. You get really in that mode like the boy from Dead Presidents, man. Oh, go ahead, I'm getting the goosebumps, man. I'm getting the fucking goosebumps, man.
Hey, war
On that shit.
is a great sacrifice, really, for the elites to help depopulate the earth, man.
Yeah, and
Don't
money.
think about that. And money.
Money involved in war, man.
So I'm saying what they knew well, man. They NWO. All right? A depopulation was a sacrifice for them. Many people gonna get killed in it, man. Hey, help.
Sacrifice and buy.
Sacrifice and money.
And see what's happening too. What's happening too with Ukraine is also negotiations on the table to start a new transition of a digital dollar. That's what that shit is about too with Russia, man. That's what the talks. But when Ukraine want to go into NATO and all this, it's all about the dollar bill, y'all. The new dollar bill, man. Give me the chip. Give me the chip real fast. Let me give it to the brother. There you go, right there. Yep. Behind it. Yeah, right there. Yeah. This is the new. This is what it's all about, man. This is the end game, right here, man. What the fuck you think they? You think Russia? What the fuck y'all think going on out here, man? Okay, thank you. The global reset is all about, man.
It's earthly move. What's going on is an earthly move.
What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, it's a universal move. This ain't no small shit right here, man. And this gonna happen before World War III, which might be a reason that's gonna cause World War III.
Fuck you think?
Ain't no effect.
You think the C-19 was all about, man? You thought it was about wearing a fucking diaper on your face? Dine in and dine out. Let me check you. What the fuck you think going on, man? Moves been made out here. Yeah. Moves been made out here, man. You think it's man, what the fuck wrong with Jake, man? What the hell you been watching for the last 2-3 months out here? Niggas is crazy.
Life as you know gotta change, man.
That's right.
Imminently. It ain't terroring no more. Like we about to change this bitch.
We in that motherfucker,
Yeah, we
man.
in the transition of the paradigm shift, man. Ain't no, it's a new motherfucking normal, man.
This brother done brought out information. These motherfuckers finna go around that dollar, man. Everybody. Nobody wants to fuck with the dollar no more, man.
Which
right?
Creates the collapse.
Yeah.
If nobody fucks with it, we could collapse it on y'all. Now here you go.
Overnight.
Take the digital one.
Fucking night too, man. Them Russians was just fucking at a goddamn cafe, sipping on fucking Ukrainian tea, and guess what happened? Their life changed overnight, man.
Yeah.
It's the same thing you niggas ain't ready for. You fucking niggas out here ain't ready for your lives to be changed overnight, man. As you know it. Going to goddamn Foot Locker. Over with, man. McDonald's the fuck over with, man. Great time is the fuck over, man. All right? Real shit gonna happen out here, man. You gonna see niggas get killed for sport around this bitch, man. Ain't nobody gonna do a motherfucking thing, man. 911 gonna need 911, man. Right. We keep telling you, niggas ain't responding, B. Niggas gonna die. What the boy say? Niggas gonna die every day.
Die every day, B.
It's gonna be that real. Troops, fucking trained killers getting ready to come over here. Already over here, man. Yeah. For the green light. This ain't no fucking game, man. This ain't no fucking game, man. This truth is real. How about Shine is real, man? His words is real. What the fuck you think going on with Putin and his mind? What's the word I want to say, man? The whole thing about Ukraine. What do you think this is about? Because I just want to fight somebody.
Yeah, that great reset, that fourth industrial revolution.
The fuck, man? What are you people doing? These elite bankers have literally, what the birth is the paradigm shift of the new world order, man. What you think that this thing about wearing the mask all thing is all about? It's about ushering in the new world order, man. When they killed Soleimani, that was the step across the threshold, man. Yeah. It's on. It's an act of war. Right. Russia just said this. Russia said last night, all these sanctions, we're gonna look at it as an act of war. What you doing, man? Now you fucking with others, you squeezing the money. But they ain't like this brother said, they're not worried about the money. That's right.
Bigger than that, so it's a larger picture.
It's a larger picture.
What could it be now?
That's like in Isaiah 13, I believe it says, the knee shall not regard silk, that ain't gonna take no effect on how they trying to go about this, man. You know, a sanction, you keeping stuff from them. That's right. Russia got more pull in the earth than America do, man. Right now. We're talking about global energy-wise, oil. You feel me?
Propane, man.
Even NATO countries, they getting that through Nord Stream 1, Nord Stream 2. But that's mainly coming from where Russia is.
And not just the oil, also the military backing. It's known right now for pulling out and being an ally and then running away from their allies, man.
That's pissing people off, man.
Just not standing with their allies.
Yeah. Right. That's when they said that in Ezekiel 38 that Hook was gonna be putting Russian jaws and it was gonna be a guard to these other nations.
You so-called black Latinos and Native Americans, that's why a lot of you niggas out here gonna get steamrolled, man. Cause you don't know what the fuck going on, man.
Especially old niggas.
Yeah, especially old niggas, man. Charlie Wilson looking niggas, man. You niggas gonna get steamrolled, boy.
Start at the ancient.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
When it was time for you niggas to get it, you didn't get it, man. The Lord rejected your ass, man. All right? Wait, this is fucking wait, man. Just wait till shit going off in these cities, man. Missiles and shit, man. Y'all niggas ain't seeing shit. Man, go ahead, like I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Man, the most side beautiful though, bro.
spirits of time we in though, man. It's saying Habakkuk at the end of the show, speaking not lie. These things come to pass. You got it, Doc.
It's just to back up that a lot of you Jakes, a lot of you Edomites and other heathens in Babylon are going to get drafted to go fight in these wars. It's the second Ezra 16. I'm going to start at 33.
Look at that bull. I just noticed that bullshit.
Oh, Ukraine colors.
Yeah. New Orleans motherfucker, you won't give a damn about Ukraine or anybody fucking else, man. You low life. Over here, man.
They got the American flag flying in the abyss.
Yeah.
Hey, you give a fuck about Ukraine when they had your black ass in here for Katrina calling you refugees, man. In your own so-called country. Stupid ass.
Shit, Ukraine. Jakes from Ghana were trying to get out of the country and get on trains and stuff, but they were pushing them off. The Ukrainian Jakes want to pay for it. Just like they look at you like niggas over here, they look at you like niggas over in Ukraine too. So I'm cheering for Putin and Russia fucking those Ukrainians up. And fuck Putin and Russia, fuck all you heathens.
Man.
But this is 2nd Ezra 16, I'm gonna start at 33. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands.
What happened over here, man? A lot of you motherfucking niggas, man, don't get drafted. A lot of you crackers, you Moabites over here, all you that pledge of being American citizens, gonna get drafted. And what it says, your woman,
The virgin shall mourn.
the virgin, meaning she might have just a boyfriend. All right? The young woman might just have a boyfriend that's in the army. She's gonna mourn. Go ahead.
Having no bridegrooms.
Yeah, she might just, nigga might, yeah, be betrothed, man. All right? She gonna mourn. Go ahead. Watch these niggas.
The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars.
They know what?
In the wars.
The wars.
Shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
Niggas gonna get destroyed, man. You see how they were laying out there like puppets on the video? It's lifeless, man. Blood leaking out their goddamn heads. But we gotta get gruesome to you, man. For you niggas to get what's going on.
The people that killed him playing around and joking about your hubby's death.
Like one nigga on the video, like the person, oh, nigga, I even heard the whole seat in that video, man. That's Russell. His goddamn brains right there. Brains right there, man.
Yeah.
Then the nigga had a pile of doo-doo right there. Nigga shitted on himself, man. That's what happens, man. When you fuck around with that, you really do it to a nigga, bro. Probably be jumping and shit. Nigga be shitting and pissing on himself.
Bowel move, all kinds of shit.
Nerves and shit. I've been there for 50 niggas just jump. Just go to jumping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't seen shit yet, man. Niggas ain't seen. Niggas got down, boy. Niggas didn't get down on no shit, man. Like that other brother, his brother, showed the video. Nigga got his shit rocked, man. Sound like somebody turned on a faucet. Nigga head, man. This brother showed some wild shit too. Nigga got it, man.
That American soldier that got ambushed by ISIS. He was screaming and hollering around.
Yeah, that's every day for you goddamn Edomite men. You Edomite men, you the real goats, man. You the real fucking goats of the earth, man. Them niggas do not want to die, boy. Oh man, they don't want to die, man. If y'all ever find out what I'm talking about, it's a video out there how to make a devil cry, man. But go ahead, you niggas, man, you gonna die in that war. This upcoming war that you get drafted, all right? It's already been in the book. A lot of you women gonna get drafted too. You wanna be all that you can be? You goddamn.
Got some camouflage pants so that's fear.
Yeah, go, brother, get that look. Man, the most side cold.
You had that one Eve who was crying. Like, I joined the military not thinking I was gonna go to war.
Yeah, you gonna go your ass to war, man. You gonna get drafted. You and all your fluffiness gonna get drafted, man. And you put in on the other side of the world to fight. I'm talking about really take arms out here, man. And the people don't give a goddamn about you. All you just the front lines of shit that just get run through first, man. You jinx. All right? Niggas gonna, I'm talking about die, be dead of World War III, man. Go ahead.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine.
Parents offended. He's gonna get caught up out there, rations gone. You stuck over there in some goddamn village, all right? And you died, man. Look at some of these chicks, man. They offer 50,000, 30,000. Sign me up. Well, what you win the draft? You ain't gonna have no chance to say something. This is gonna get drafted, man. Hey, you come here. You fitting and shit. All right.
Shit, that time they just gonna throw this shit on you, man. They give you whatever, like Ukraine, they just get niggas whatever.
On your shit.
Go ahead.
I can see it now, man. I can see Keisha running with her big side, double D breasts and shit. Oh. Get down. She don't even know where the trigger at, man. Yankee number 3 weave on the way to sweaty. Girl. I wish I had Twitter right now. I wish I had Instagram right now. And next thing she gonna hear some Russian or some Czech.
You see, playing on the tour.
Yeah. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be in the hub, man. You gonna, hey man, boy. Cause you women, man, you wanna like my girl said, she wouldn't expect to go to war because you want the benefits of going, you want the VA benefits, going to find your man.
That's it. Their parents are gonna eat them.
Right, due to the fame. Keep the back of the brothers about how the soldiers of Babylon would be scared to fight. And even the ones now, they just went there to get a charger, benefits, scat pack, Jake just going there for the benefits.
Them Serbian soldiers, they're gonna eat your ass, man.
Yeah.
They're known for doing that. They're gonna eat you alive, man.
Doing other things too.
Yeah. Them Serbians and shit. All right, them guys from Czech Republic, the Czech Republic. Man, the other side of the world, they vicious over there, man.
You're in that ancient world mindset.
Yeah.
But it says Jeremiah 51:28. It says, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes. So Russia with all these other nations, the captains thereof, and the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion, and the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitants. This is the point. The mighty men of Babylon, the military, it says the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They ain't gonna want to fight.
And they're already like that right now. You go on the TikToks on the world, Instagram, you got soldiers that saying they don't want to fight Russia. They don't want to go into World War III, man. All right? And I got somebody that's close in that thing. What you doing, Big Mama? What you doing? Ain't no fucking culinary cooking school. That bitch. Wait.
It says Jeremiah 51:30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight.
Yeah.
They remain in their holes. They didn't even want to come out.
Yeah.
It says they remain in their holes. Their might have failed. The few of the proud, no, they gonna be scared at this time because now it's gonna get real. The benefits gonna get cut. It's real life.
Yeah, especially when you bring out those tanks and shit that you got, and you seeing that it's not even matching up against the shit that Russia got. Fucking Russia got they go almost 40 miles an hour, man.
Big old, it look like a damn catapult.
Yeah. When you go to, they gonna see that them dudes ain't no nothing to play with, man. That's what we tell you all the time. When you sign your ass up to go to World War III, in the branch of the military, you're not coming back, man. According to prophets, you're not coming back home, man. All right? I got a guy I know. He went in the army. They got there taking pictures and shit by the jet. Proud, man, you gonna fight against the angels, man. This nigga, he didn't went to school and shit. The army. Crazy. I ain't taking them on any long poses and shit by the chin, man. Got the helmet on and shit, the freedom, man. And you just don't know. You know? That's why you gonna. That's why the scripture just said you're gonna be scared to come out of your home. When you see, man, just imagine you're gonna fight jets 1 minute, then you're seeing a chrome disc, this that look like fire, engaging with you. You ain't gonna want to fight that shit, man. You gonna turn it. Oh fuck that. You gonna turn that bitch around. You gonna jets to get the fuck, man.
Both sides say grab, you gonna grab your ass back.
You ain't gonna want to fuck with
And yet there's fight.
I got it. Look up. And Jake, when Jake read that they will have to fight you, I was shine the angel. Boy, I got that kind of look on his face. Like, what?
They gonna
We sign up for this shit
Nigga gonna have.
on the map, yeah?
That's the look of nigga.
What part of the plan was this like on the paper?
Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
What? Chariots? Chariots? Hold on. Y'all ain't telling me we got to fight.
It matches that, brother. That's a match. This scripture here matches what you just said about how they're not gonna come out of their holes. That's why Yahweh said,
They're going to make them.
I have to make these niggas fight.
Yeah,
man.
they're going to fight.
You ain't gonna want to fight. You ain't gonna want to fight. Hey, man. Hey, what your boy said on Belly? Come romp with me.
I'm going to run it through the whole slide and everything. You want to rock with me, boy? That boy
That Benjamin
going
is. That
Yeah.
Benjamin talk this shit. You gonna be back, man. You ain't gonna want to run with him, man. But she gonna make you run with him, bro.
Yeah. Father said.
Go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
Yeah, all the armies. Pakistan, Russia,
Yeah.
North Korea, South Korea, because all of them gonna be engaged in war with each other, and they gonna stop in the midst of war. That's like you saying something. You're fighting a dude, and some shit just come out of the sky. Everybody gonna be like, in mid stabbing. What the fuck? Oh shit. And he's gonna make that Independence Day. Remember when that chariot, remember the homeless cat? It was biblical fox.
Yeah, she was a stripper.
She was just stripping and shit. They had the homeless cat sitting down. And remember when Yahushua came with that rolling of the clouds, the thunder?
Every eye
Or
shall see.
affect each other because people are just looking and ran into each other.
That's gonna happen, man. And you know here, Jake, he gonna make the biggest, baddest entrance of them all, man. You think that nigga William Prince Azan, what is that box
I seen him.
on the man?
First I came from the bullshit.
The Lord gonna make a stone cold Steve Austin like appearance of him. Kicking ass, man. Kicking ass, man. You ain't seen shit. Go ahead,
We're going to go into the more vivid interpretation of it, a little down.
Yeah,
In 28.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says, and that, okay. I'm going to start at 29. Behold. It says, and behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake, to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another.
Right. Because you're going to be having skirmishes, wars, Jacob's trouble, that's people fighting. But the man went one realm against another. The heavenly armies against the earthly armies. The heavenly, Yahweh shine the angels against Esau and his military realm. And NATO
against the spiritual realm.
Yep.
These two entities are gonna collide, man. All right. But the thing about it, Yahweh Shai made his point. I believe it's in Isaiah.
As a man.
Not being you as a man.
Right.
Meaning he coming back as an angelic force.
Right.
Right. You're not gonna be able to stab him and pierce him.
Yeah.
Put him on the cross. Degrade him, man. He's coming back as an angelic power, a Superman. All right. But when you come and shoot your little missiles and bullets, that little shit, he's gonna be playing with you. Make that little shit out the way, man. Remember how Independence Day they was trying to Will Smith and them was trying to shoot the missile? It's like a force field, man. You know? That's how it's gonna go. Go ahead.
And the time,
I was about to say, now, mind you, how was I going to come back during World War III?
In the midst
Why it's happening? You know, like Royal Rumble and WWE, everybody fight, then you hear the Stone Cold, the glass break, everybody look at the entrance, and then he running it. That's how it's going to be.
and that proves that it have to be a World War III. How wish I can't come back, right? He gotta come back in the midst of them fighting, bro. So if he don't come, it gotta be a World War III. Right. That's why we not saying we hope this don't happen. No, it's gonna happen. It says, "And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the sign shall happen, which I showed thee before, and then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascended."
Right. A what?
A man ascended.
Man ascended, man.
And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another.
They're gonna lead the battle one against another, man. Cause you're gonna hear, hey man, the beautiful part about it, man. When the Lord cracked them clouds, as we say, you're gonna hear them horns too, man. Them Rams horns.
That's a battle.
It's gonna rumble shit.
Real welcome.
Yeah, because when what happened amongst our nation, we blew the horn, man. Send the charge. Right. All right? To send that charge. Cause hey man, even like the old kings and nobles, the king used to get out there and go to battle, man. King David used to get out there and break a nigga jaw. I'm talking about slice a nigga in two, man. They used to get out there. So guess what? Our king gonna get out there first. Why say wait here for me?
He coming first. He on top of jumping, man.
Yeah, man.
Show it when he come, man. Like another, I'm the king. He like, I'm the king coming with my army. But I'm the king. I'm on top of the chariot, man. Standing on, it says he branded himself on a great sort of the biggest chariot. He gonna be standing on top of the chariot, man. And he coming first. And the whole host of heaven's with him.
Right. With that spirit, though, you know?
Hey, come on. That's how he gonna be when he come. That's why I say every eye shall see me.
Yeah.
You're gonna see him coming from the east too. Yeah. He coming from the east, man. It says, "An innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou saw them willing to come and to overcome him by fighting."
Right.
But he shall stand upon the top of the Mount Zion.
On that chariot, because what it said, I just said he thought he seen him get a mountain out of the earth and stand upon it.
Yeah.
But what we're saying, that's that stone, ultimately, but that's on top of the chariot, because when he let get beamed up, they gonna be inside that chariot. And that's why he say he see New Jerusalem coming down. That's Mount Zion. The Lord will be on that chariot, man.
Big fathership is in it. Give it to me. That one right there. Flip it upside down. Yeah, a lot of you gonna get a view just like that, man. When that chariot hovers over your head, and you feel the vibration of that chariot, man. You gonna get an inside look of how it's gonna go down, man. You got some more meat in there, right? Yeah, go ahead.
It says, "And Zion shall come and shall be shown to all men, being prepared and builded, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands."
That's the elect getting beamed up. What it said before, all niggas seen us going to captivity, so sure they gonna see our salvation, man.
That hill graven in our hands is another inside look to that chariot it was so big it had no end. He couldn't see the end of it. Read that part again.
It says, "And Zion shall come and shall be shown to all men."
They're gonna be shown to all men. Just as Wisdom of Solomon said. Hold that Wisdom of Solomon. 5. All right, go ahead.
Being prepared and builded, like as thou sawest the hill graven without hands.
And we've been prepared and building right now. It's starting right now. That's why the Lord said in the book of Psalms, I think 55 or 56 or 50, that I will set them in order right before their eyes. Yeah, 50. He was gonna set the elect in order right before these devils' eyes, man. Right under their fucking noses, man. Go ahead.
And this is my son, my son shall rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations.
He's gonna rebuke the wicked inventions of those nations. How? Through laser beams, man. Right? Through the angels, man. And Isaiah, the 63rd chapter, shows you how the Lord gonna get down, man. He gonna get his fucking hands dirty, man. He gonna get the king himself gonna get blood on his fucking garment, man.
As if he was in a wine press.
Yeah.
Don't
And that's never happened. You never see the king get down. He gonna get down so much. All right, my man. Yeah, man. He gonna get down so much. He gonna have a glorious garment on too, man. Right? He gonna be dripping, literally dripping. Nigga talking about I got that. I'm dripping. He gonna be dripping in the enemy's blood, man. Go ahead.
And which for their wicked life are fallen into tempest.
Yeah.
And shall lay before them their evil thoughts, and the torment wherewith they shall begin to be tormented.
Gonna be tormented with them laser beams, man. He gonna rebuke. I'm talking about he gonna flex you out. It's like in Independence Day, you gonna see that motherfucker that mouth open up and niggas getting zapped, man.
And he shall destroy them without labor by the law, which is like unto fire, man.
Without labor, man.
How you gonna do the labor?
All he gonna do is just sit there and think of it. You niggas gonna get vaporized, man.
Get him.
You know, you cremate a nigga, he just become boom. That's all you gonna hear. All that electricity noise. Right. That's all you gonna hear. Damn, you gonna get that wappo zappo, man. Why you niggas gonna get zapped to death, man?
Why will you do that? Find that out.
Why you niggas gonna die just in the? You might see another nigga get zapped by your house shot and just
heart attack.
Your whole heart attack, man. Lord have mercy.
They see the shit. Get it goes.
Like all that shit, helicopter, it's gonna be child's play to your house shot, man. You gonna back them bitches around like fucking toys, man.
Yeah, like Godzilla doing them move and catching them bitches, throwing them to the building.
Fuck out of here, man.
That's
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
lightweight.
Little shit, man. Oh my Lord. It's gonna flex them out, man. Them niggas, them other two, them soldiers that pierce your Habashai, they gonna get it too, man. They gonna be the fucking first ones to get it around here. Why did he bring them up in Revelation 1 and 7?
Pierce me shall see me. What you think they gonna see you? I'm coming to see you. See you.
Jake get the lingo from, man.
Revelation 19.
Don't see them niggas. Them the first ones gonna be pulling up on, man. And guess what? And through the reincarnate, them niggas in the army, they're somewhere, high lieutenant, some fucking well, some type of soldier. They gonna see your house shot, man. No? The wicked Israelites that said, let their blood be up on us and our children, he coming to see you too. You niggas walking around somewhere, coming up against the prophets, on the comment board talking shit. The Lord gonna see your ass, man.
All the kings of the earth were wailed and mourned because of him. Why? Because he's bringing war.
Yeah. It's wartime, man. It's wartime. It's a time and season for everything. And we're in that wartime. Right? Where the great king is about to pull up on shit, man. And actually, nigga, do they got a problem? I ain't got a problem. Oh, I'm gonna make a problem for you. Fix that. You niggas gonna be in too, man. It's blood season, man. It's killing season, man.
Time for war.
Time for war. And we hear the battle drones been going off, man. The apostles, the elders, the teachers, the men of GMS been telling you the war drums are beat, man. The gears of war are in motion, man.
Right.
The fuck is you out here doing, man? Nigga out here with a fucking stroller taking care of a fucking baby. What the fuck wrong with you niggas, man? Fuck all that, man.
Yeah, when our Redeemer
Say that. Get man up, man.
When our Redeemer say that the day of vengeance burn in his fucking heart, man.
Yeah,
They
man.
come here to take this bitch down, man. What Jay doing? The Lord said, I'm come to bring fire on the earth. Well, would I have it already be kindled, man?
You're right.
I'm coming to bring that smoke. Well, there's fire, there's smoke. He's like, I'm coming to kill everything, man. And it's going to already be turned up.
That's the problem with you fucking everyday Christians, man. You think the Lord coming back to hand out buckets of KFC chicken and potato wedges, man?
Yeah.
And goddamn cream soda. The Lord coming back to kill shit. According to the Bible. It's in the Bible, man.
Right.
Go ahead, brother. Read that scripture, man.
And this Ecclesiastes 3.
Man.
To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to
Fuck
love.
women, man. Fuck them women, man. We ain't got no time to think about no motherfucking women. Fuck them hoes, man.
That's what I say.
Fuck them hoes, man. Go ahead, y'all.
A time to love and a time to hate. Not in a time of love.
In a time to love, nigga want.
Right.
Hey, let's go on the beach, babe. Fuck a beach, man.
Having your phone on the
Yeah.
You'll get caught right now out with your woman and go to a concentration camp and they'll never come back.
I
Man.
get put to death, man.
You won't call city you don't even know. You don't know about. You don't know the people. Straight to the concentration camp, man. Nobody know where you at. They calling you, been calling you forever, man. Then y'all get split up. And if y'all want y'all children, they gonna get split up.
Nigga might give you that choker action too, man. You and her.
Ain't no sleeper time right there.
Like pull out, nigga might soon as my pull out
Well,
some
I've been
shit.
off for 2 days.
2 days.
4 days.
Boom. Boom. Get both of y'all that joker action, man.
Well, I've been for 2 days. I done knocked Batman to fucking smithereens.
Yeah, man. These niggas simple ass niggas, man.
Batman got out of the way. That knocked his ass out the sky.
Full Brian McKnight niggas, man. We ain't got time for you fucking Brian McKnight, body boy ass niggas, man. You, man. Ain't them times, man. When the time for bloodshed finna happen out here, man. Finna get it on out here. All that old weak, wet noodle nigga spirit is fucking dying, man. Come over here with that. If you a soft ass jelly roll, pound cake nigga, don't come out here, man. Go ahead, Doc.
What's your shoes mean? Right there.
Shit around here, man. Straight up, huh?
That's inside joke, man. Says a time to love and a time to hate. War and a time of peace.
In a time of war, a time of peace, man. The Lord's finna pass over this bitch, man, literally. And about to do his work as he did in the times of old, man. The Lord's finna kill not just the firstborn, but all of the wicked, man.
That's right.
We ain't got time to play, man. No fucking half-stepping, no time to bullshit around, man. All right? Read it again, all right? That's on time. Go about 3, come back down again, huh?
Ecclesiastes 3, I'll read 1 again. To everything there is a season.
Everything there's a season, man. And we're in a season right now, man. We ain't no motherfucking football, basketball season. We're in a spiritual season. We're getting ready to transition to a physical season of war, man. Go ahead, man.
And a time to every purpose under the heaven.
A time to purpose under the heaven. Go ahead.
A time to be born and a time to die.
Time to what?
A time to be born and a time to die.
It's gonna be a time for people to be born and die, man. Go ahead. Hey, yeah, man.
They in a time of
Get
love.
caught.
A bullet gonna go through his head and come out of for him.
It be like that. While we're getting ready for walk right here, we're in a circle getting ready for walk, man.
This nigga out here, man. This nigga out here with this dinosaur with titties, man. Trying to get some shit popping, man.
Dinosaur with titties.
Yeah, go ahead.
Laugh at that.
Yeah, big. Hey, go ahead, huh? Yeah, that shit, man.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Yeah. Go ahead.
A time to kill and a time to heal.
The time to kill, man. That was a movie. Remember that movie with the chick in Mississippi had to killed his daughter? Practice, man.
The name was a time to kill.
Yeah. Them times, man. Shit. They you can look at some of these niggas, man. They soft targets, man. They soft targets, man.
They go off their father.
Damn, you niggas out here, you niggas out here, you always in the father spirit, man.
Engulfed in it. Engulfed in it.
First shit. How your children gonna die, man?
All the children. The same word. It had to be them. All the children. That was good. They'll do the same thing. Like,
You gotta get out of here, man. You gotta mute.
So your Howard side coming, so that's the same day. That's the same day. You know? Got it. Got it. Like I said, big rap game, honey. You gotta consider this too of the Lord. Seeing his glory and his glory is full. These little people of the world, Edomite, blood ain't considered to give them a long life. Dormants though, you know? And we symbolic for how much we pass, yo. How much death we gonna bring, you know? The Lord gonna be in this water, man, but he gonna bring a lot of death. See, gonna be in the heavens, that blood stream will be below right here, the main one here in America, man. Isaiah 34:3. Their slain also shall be cast out, right? And their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. 4:1, you know. And the mountain shall be melted with their blood, right? And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. So these bodies will fall. So Yahweh shot and came because the nations of the armies of the earth, right? That's what they're talking about, right? Said their blood was slain. The brother got that in 2 Ezra 13. Yahweh shot go bring that death to the military. So he go win World War III. We already got the winner. But right here, after that happened, 9 says the missiles gonna fall. They're gonna be shot off, you guys, right? The host of heaven shall be dissolved.
And happens. First, it's gonna happen simultaneously too, man.
Yep.
All these things, like, don't think there's gonna be that going on. It's gonna be a month later. No, it's gonna happen instantly, man. When the missiles get shut off, the elect gonna be saved instantly, man. Only one thing they can do that is the church, man.
It says in the twinkling of an eye. Scarce change. Scarce. We're gonna be changed, being destruction, all happening simultaneously.
According to what this brother saying too, the scripture says that the righteous shall scarcely make it. And I bring it all time and time again to give you brothers a visual of what it's taught. Literally, you're gonna see all that, bro. You're gonna see them missiles going to the outer atmosphere, bro. You're gonna see them lines, bunch of them lines doing this. Oh shit.
And it said in Revelation that the elect is gonna be scared, like in the periods. So if the elect is gonna be horrified, how much more the rest of the people, man?
That one, he bring out that one. He didn't want to say
Save through
the chambers. I think it's like 26. Yeah. Get that one, man. What it says right there. Come in my chamber to indignation. The brother said.
Wow.
That's right.
It's Isaiah 26:20. It says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee and hide thyself as it was for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed.
Right. Now it's a reverse of Noah's Ark, man. Right. Now we are those creatures going into that ark, man. All right, we are them creatures that are going into that ark to be saved, man. Those are chambers are the identified flying objects, man. The chariots of Israel. We're gonna be going into those chambers. But the indignation is what? The radiation. What happens after a missile has been detonated? Radiation. Then after radiation, you have what? The fallout. Right. Then after the fall, you have what? Nuclear winter. That's what I wanted to say. Nuclear winter, man. And we're gonna go to that wilderness, man. And let me say this too: a lot of you niggas out there, you don't get to live it, but your last stop is gonna be the wilderness, man. You know? The wilderness is gonna be your last stop, man. Yeah.
Because you can't survive the nuclear blast, so we gotta be from not around it. Yeah. You can't. You ain't gonna be able to stay here and survive that. So that's why I said we're gonna scarcely make it. Because you gotta get taken up. You can't be down here when they hit. Ain't nobody who ever set for it, they done, man. You can't say.
It's gonna
be safe if you here, man.
It's gonna be quick too. Y'all see how I go.
That scoop.
And going. That's that. Let everybody be left in here, man. So what the Lord says it's gonna be weeping, gnashing of teeth, man.
I swimming in the way in the holes. For America, the Independence Day, that's when they got the independence. The 13 colonies separated from the British, right? What 1776, July 4th, right? Now, what's known for Independence Day? What they do? Shoot firecrackers.
Well, the day these missiles fall, that's gonna be that's gonna be the fire. That's gonna be our Independence Day. That's when we will come down and take over the world. But those missiles that's gonna fall, that's some firecrackers, man. The day of the Lord. That's the day of the Lord, man. But you got it.
That's real quick to back up what you just said. This is Jeremiah 16:14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but Yahweh liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. So it's going to be a new Passover day. That's a new celebration. But back in Isaiah 34, it says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Now, that's what it's been talking about the whole lesson. That's the missile. So they're gonna be shot into the heavens and come down, and it's gonna make give you a specific target that the main destruction aimed at.
Isaiah 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse.
That's the Edomites. It's gonna come down upon Idumea. That's the Greek way of saying Edom. That's the so-called white people today. So this last judgment is aimed at them, but that's not it. Not just the people, but the land they rule over, which America. That's when the lake of fire gonna be. You got it, huh?
The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats.
Now it's given animals, but those animals that it's saying, that's symbolic for the people that's gonna be here. They're gonna be the sacrifice.
With the fat of kidneys of rams, for Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra,
America, the main place that you saw rulership,
and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
In the land of Idumea, man.
Get slaughtered. Get slaughtered. The word slaughter. Get slaughtered right there. Why would it say?
Next verse, I get it. See the next verse, because it's gonna tell you when it's happening. It's gonna tell you this is the day of the Lord. How big? You'll read that again.
The next verse. Yahweh is the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness. It says, for Yahweh hath a sacrifice in Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. It says, for it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion.
So I'll tell you, when the missiles fall, that's the same day Yahweh Shai gonna be here. But you can get that for that's the word slaughter, but brother got it. Because that's what the Lord bringing to America. And the Edomites, man, that's how they gonna go out, by way of fire. You know, by way of fire. This is how the new Egypt gonna go out.
Shit gonna bug a lot of people out, man. That what you finna see out here, man. You finna hear apparitions going on. You gonna hear all type of spirits, like in Egypt. Things gonna happen in the earth, man. Then on top of that, seeing Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, we seen the chariots real comfortable. But you people have never seen the chariots, man.
They're not dismayed at the signs of heaven like that.
Right. Especially one that's gonna be so big and massive that Yahweh Shai coming back in, man.
Big so-called black man on it. Mad as a
I got it. Come back with that chain Davis look, man. No, he's gonna come back and whoop some. You know one thing about a black father, so-called black father, this is some old chick with the white beater with the 2 gold chains. Yeah, that taco meat right here, man. And niggas said you had the beard back then. That nigga was whoop my ass like that. You know what I'm talking about? The real men, bro. They'll come back. A real man finna come back, man. Go ahead, Al.
It's the word slaughter. Tabach. The root word is tabach. It says to slaughter, slay, butcher, kill ruthlessly.
That's why the scripture said, then the Lord come in both cruel. All right? What are you going to do out in his cruelty? You going to do what?
Slaughter, butcher, slay, kill ruthlessly.
Man. Man. Some of these niggas, man.
They stuck in the night, right? That no limit cash money spirit.
Man.
glory days, right? I mean, that's all they got to live off of. Shit, that's pretty.
Yeah, man. To butcher, to slaughter, to kill roots, man. You got that, yeah. What's going on there?
Ezekiel 21:9. Son of man, prophesy and say, what say Yahweh?
No. I want to hit on that. Go ahead. I know you probably won't get some in on that. But let's go into what we've been talking about. You know, we kind of been bouncing off each other. You know, go ahead.
This is Luke 21. I'm gonna start at 22. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people.
It is, man. And look, that's the thing. You know, this happened before certain things happened in 70 AD, but this the true times that all must be fulfilled. Missiles ain't falling in 70 AD, you know? Isaiah prophecy, John the Revelator prophecy, because they said the same things. It just, Isaiah said figs falling up a fig tree. Luke said stars falling from the sky. They was talking about the missiles. But this is the time where all will be fulfilled, man. You got a little more on that, Art? That was it. Okay, that's it. You got it, bro.
This is Ezekiel 21 and 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and is also furbished.
Right.
It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter.
There it is. That's what's going to bring that sword slaughter. That's that sword. This is what the Heavenly Father been having prepared. These scientists, and they getting cold with it too. You know, they come in quicker, moving quicker with more power. You know? But these missiles already ain't like they got to create them. No, they already in the side of these. Silos ready to say go.
That's going into, that sword right there is going into Esau. Esau is that sword of Psalm 17 chapter.
God.
I'm bringing it out for a reason, because Esau is that sword. He's going to bring that. Yeah, he's going to, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. It says, it is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree.
Right.
So they can bring down all this, like this. Yeah, that's so slaughter some my people.
Yeah, he's going to come down on Israel. He's going to contend. He's going to contend to rank the main word right there. To contend. He's going to contend with the rod of his son. All right? Go ahead. Yeah,
and he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Slayers Esau. And like I think you brought it out a while back. It's a scripture that said it's not about the man it's not about the actual instrument, it's about the one who's willing that instrument, man. You know what I'm talking about?
That he who heweth the axe dealt with.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm talking about? He that heweth the axe, can the axe boast itself against him that heweth it? Yeah. In other words, it can't do nothing. The sword is you gotta do what I tell you to do. You're an instrument, man.
And that's all Esau is.
Yeah. And can the axe boast it against him that heweth it? That's what it says. Got it?
Yeah, he's an instrument that's used the Lord's hand, man.
Everything he gonna bring to the famine. Look how they doing the famine, the banking system, MOTB, everything that's set to happen in Jacob's trouble. Esau been the one preparing it. It's ultimately the Lord, but Esau preparing that judgment. Even on down to the last plague, the missiles, man. You know, judgment, like you said, that red horse in Revelation 6, how he came to bring death, and it said, and it was given unto him a great sword, man. No, got it, bro.
It's Isaiah 10 and 15. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? The rod should shake itself against them that lift it up?
Right.
Or as if the staff should lift itself up, as if there were no wood?
Yeah. So the Lord is the one that Lord has got that sword that's making that slaughter. Who's willing him? The Most High, man. But he got some more in there, though.
And he had given it to be furbished that it may be handled. His sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people.
Yeah.
It shall be upon the princes of Israel. Terrors by the reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh.
That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. Lord, this is the last time the Heavenly Father will ever have to judge his people. When we get in the kingdom, it's the last time, you know?
Because it is a trial. And what if the sword contended even the rod?
Right.
It shall be no more, saying Yahweh thy power.
That's going to happen. That rod is Yahweh Shai is going to be broken. That sword is going to be broken by Yahweh Shai, man. He be no more, man.
The blessing came from Isaac. Isaac is the one who gave Esau the sword. So, right. Yahushua is going to be the one to take the sword away.
And take him out too, man. Take that, because that blessing, the power that Esau once had in the earth is diminishing, as you see.
Right.
The more this thing goes on, the more this truth is setting ablaze his ears and destroying that some old wise fables and that dogma, the more his power is diminishing, man. His word, starting with Habashah, this is the kryptonite to Esau, man. That's why, as long as you stay spiritual, this devil can't do a goddamn thing, man. No, they can't do a damn thing to a man that's staying spiritual, man. Hey, go ahead.
Daniel 8:25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many.
There you go.
He shall also stand up against the prince of princes.
He shall do what?
He shall stand up against the prince of princes.
And what happened?
He shall be broken without hand, man.
Man, go again. Going originally to everything is looping around to itself again. Going back to what this brother was going out in what that was? Exodus the 13th chapter. Because scripture tell you that he's gonna be broken without hands in that bitch, man.
And he gonna stand up against him.
Yeah.
Which is say the
Wrong with him.
contending against the rock.
Man, I can't stand these things.
It's the sword contending against the rock. Meaning he is, but he ain't gonna prevail, man.
Not at all.
He can't prevail. He's done. He's finished, man.
Can't stand them niggas.
No,
Taking shit off, ain't stand them. Yeah, we can. Our brother ready? We can get out of here, man.
good.
The
point was this is the times we're in, man. This ain't a far off, like it said in Ezekiel 12. All the things that we've been saying, this is the generation that will come to pass, man. What else can happen? But look, Lord willing, this was edifying. You see to the elect, hey.
Just go ahead.
Hey,
Hey, we y'all present.